if I had one wish in life, you know what I would wish for? New knees. You know that trend that you see on Instagram? All I want for Christmas is not glutes, it's new knees. Having knee pain just sucks. It sucks big time. Welcome back to my channel, Aparna Chandran here. Welcome back to another video. Today it's more of an educational video because I felt so strongly to make this because as you saw in the starting, knee pain sucks, and any sports person or anybody who runs or anybody who's had knee pain or knee injury knows this. I mean, any sort of pain sucks, but because I've gone through knee pain, it's not the best thing in the world, especially if you're playing basketball, especially if your life is all about fitness. No, it's really not the best thing in the world. 2 years ago, when I tore my ACL, I felt like my life just went away. Because my life was basketball, my life was working out, and I couldn't do any of that. I did learn a lot of things though. One thing was patience, but I take care of my knees so much now because I can't think of another 6 months to a year sitting at home doing nothing. And the worst part is you have to depend on somebody for every single thing, even to pee. And that's when I decided, you know what? I don't want to live very long. I am going to live only as long as I can do things for myself, be independent, and I don't have to depend on anyone for the basic necessities in life. But that's a story for another day. I digress. This video is all about how I manage knee pain, how to strengthen your knees, and some knowledge and exercises for you to help strengthen your knees. Why? Because I know knee pain is not great, and a lot of my friends who play sports or in general come to me complaining about knee pain, and it's just so sad to see. So I just wanted to share the knowledge that I have because I've done so much research over the last 2 years. Because after my ACL, I made sure to strengthen my knee so that I could play basketball, I could run without any problems. And even now, sometimes I do something stupid and then I pull some muscle, or I freak out if I feel some sort of pain in my knee, and then I run to the physiotherapist and he's like, you know what, there's nothing even wrong with your knee, you just need to stretch it out and rest it a little bit. But that being said, I felt so strong to share my knowledge, share the exercises that I do to strengthen my knees, and some very common, very beneficial exercises that can help you too. But disclaimer before I say anything, this by no means is medical advice. I am not a doctor. I just help people work out, get fit, strengthen the body, move without pain. So if you do suffer from knee pain, or if you feel like you have pain in your body, please do consult a physician, a doctor, an orthopedic, or physiotherapist, whoever you need to consult before doing any of these exercises, because these are general strengthening exercises as well, and you can do it even if you don't have knee pain, just to strengthen your knees. And there is also a workout attached to this video towards the end. You can directly go to the workout if you want, because it's all about knee strengthening, so it makes up for a good lower body workout. But I urge you to listen to the knowledge before that so that you understand why you're doing what you're doing. And maybe sometimes if you really want to only strengthen a particular part, you can really use exercises from that. So hopefully this video helps you out, and if you feel that it's beneficial for you, and if you feel like you want more knowledge like this, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. I would love to share more videos with you and share whatever knowledge I have, in hopes of helping you out on your fitness journey, on your strengthening journey, whatever your goals might be. And for now, it's going to get a little scientific, a little bit more knowledge, maybe like college lecture basis. No, I'm kidding. Not lecture basis, but I am going to impart a little bit of scientific knowledge. So let's go. Alright, you're getting a live demo here. Now, of course, I'm going to pop up a picture here, but this is obviously my knee. I am wearing a guard because, like I told you, I freak out even though I don't have pain. But anyways, 3 main muscles or group of muscles to strengthen for supporting your knee. 1, is the front of your thigh, which are your quadriceps or quads as we commonly call it. Then 2 is the back of your thighs or the back of your quadriceps, which are your hamstrings. And 3 are your gluteal muscles, which lie just below your butt. Now strengthening these 3 muscles will really help your knee absorb impact, not cause it pain, especially when you're running, jumping or playing very intense sports which require a lot of direction change like basketball, football, things like that. Alright, so strengthening these muscles will really help. I'm also popping up a picture here. I'm also putting a link down below so that you can read all about it. And of course, all of us know common exercises like squats, lunges, glute bridges. All of these exercises do help strengthen the knee. But I will show you some others which are some of my favorites and which really have a huge impact and are hugely beneficial for strengthening the knee. One thing though I do like to add, while these 3 are I would say the most common and the biggest part of supporting your knee, I also like to focus on the calves, because let's face it guys, everything in your leg is connected. If you have tightness here, it's going to pull on something here which will in turn pull on something in your ankle, and I'm saying this from experience. I've had a pull on my ankle which was mainly because of tightness in my hips. So you want to make sure that you have an overall focus for your lower body. So I also like to focus on my calves. And your calves are made up of 2 major muscles, which is the gastrocnemius and the soleus. And these muscles really help in the running movement, the walking movement, especially your soleus muscle. Very important, it helps with this pointy toe movement. So from here to plantar flexion, it really helps with that movement. And that's what we use to run and kick off the ground, right? So when we walk or run, we step. I hope you can see my leg. We step and this is what happens. This is how we push off, or even for a jump. So we want to make sure that we strengthen our calves as well. And of course, calf raises is one, but there are so many other exercises which can also help strengthen the calf. Now, while we've spoken of all our muscle groups, what really happens in the knee? So for those of you who don't know what an ACL is, it's the anterior cruciate ligament, which is a ligament which runs in the front of the knee. You also have different groups, which is the MCL, which is the medial part, and the PCL, which is the posterior, which runs on the back of the knee as well. And of course, menisci on the side, which helps support the knee and hold the knee up. Now, if you've had an ACL injury, or if you know someone who's had an ACL injury, and I'm speaking of only from a perspective of ACLs, happens for 2 very common reasons. One is through contact, or second because of this rotational movement of the knee. And that's what happened to me. There was no contact, but my knee rotated and my ligament just snapped. I wasn't told this when I had my surgery, but after, I've tried so many different physios, I've learned from all of them. And recently, what I practice now is tibialis rotations. So, one major bone joint that runs from the length, one major bone, that runs from the length of your knee to your ankle is the tibia. And the ACL and many other ligaments connect here. And there's also a muscle called the tibialis, which is connected to that. And tibialis rotations help strengthen the knee. Not many people do this. So I will be showing you exercises for that as well. Incorporating that has been a game changer for me. So, quick recap. I feel like I'm taking a class. But anyways, quick recap. 3 muscle groups I like to focus on for: quadriceps, which are the front of your thighs, hamstrings, back of the thighs, gluteus muscles, which are just below your butt, and the 4th one, your calves, because extremely important if you are a runner or you just run a lot or play any sort of sports. And yes, you have a wide variety of exercises that you can do to strengthen these. There will be squats, lunges, deadlifts, banded exercises really work great. Low impact work great, especially if you're someone who's just starting out and can't lift heavy. These are great too. So I'm going to be showing you a few exercises which you can put together in a workout and do it regularly, at least 3 times a week, to strengthen your knee. Again, emphasizing this is not medical advice. These are just exercises I do like to do right now. When I had my ACL injury, I had a set plan, set routine which changed every week, which changed based on the progress I was making. The weights changed based on the progress I was making and how my knee was getting out of the injury. So if you're going through an injury or if you're going through knee pain, please do consult a doctor. These are just generic exercises that people can do to strengthen the knees. Alright, so let's go. So now, first thing to focus on is the quads, that is the front of the thighs. Now, like I said, squats, lunges, all of these exercises work the quads. But there's one main muscle group that I've been told to focus on after my ACL injury, and that's the VMO. So the VMO is a part of the quadriceps muscle group. The quadriceps muscle group has 4 muscles and the VMO lies on the inside thigh of the knee. So basically this bulge here, I'm going to show it to you close up. Sorry if this looks a little gross, but if you can see when I stand, there's this slight little bulge here with the quadriceps. That is the VMO on both legs. There are a few exercises which can really help activate that VMO muscle, which becomes a problem especially if you have had an injury. So one thing is, everybody thinks walking helps strengthen the knee, which it does help strengthen your leg muscles, but the VMO is going to get activated not by walking forward, but in fact by walking backwards. Best way to do it is not on the street, of course, you don't want to go hit anybody. Treadmill, backward walking, slow speed to begin with. You can start with backward walking, or if possible on an incline as well. Once you progress, incline backward walking is much better to activate that VMO muscle. Number 2 is, I'm going to show you like a very jugaad version of this, but ideally you want a resistance tube stuck onto a hook or a nail, because you can do VMO extensions. So making sure that the resistance tube or the resistance band comes behind the knee that you want to extend. This also helps with knee extensions. So you make sure that that resistance band is locked. You extend the knee, hold it for like 6 seconds and then release. These are called VMO extensions. So they really help activate. Now this is, like I said, this is a very jugaad version. I wouldn't recommend doing this. I don't have a hook nearby to show you, but ideally you want to loop this resistance band on a hook, put one leg through it, hold it here. I will pop up a video of what I used to do before. Hold it here and just do VMO extensions. The third one is, you know, in the gyms you see that you see people pushing sleds with weights. Like there'll be a rack of weights and they'll just be pushing it forward. Pushing it forward is great, but the same thing, you want to hold on to that sled if you have access to a gym. Sit back into that squat if you can and then pull it backwards. So this will also help activate that VMO. Another favorite of mine is, I'm just going to grab a stool here. You can use a stepper, you can use a stool, is step ups. Alright, so I really like to do this. I love this exercise for the quads. So you stay here, step up and down. Step up and down. Love this exercise for the quads. You can slowly progress with weights. You can do a knee up to add some explosiveness. Totally works as well. Alright, now that we're done with the quads, hamstrings. Now, a lot of people think that without the gym, we can't really work the hamstrings. And I think that's a huge misconception. Yes, a gym has a hamstring curl machine, which makes it very easy to work out the hamstrings. But at home, you can work your hamstrings as well. So, a variation of a glute bridge is all you need. For the hamstring, you want to take one step forward with your feet, or even 2 steps if this seems like a big step, on your heels only. This is going to help work your hamstrings. So go up and down, do glute bridges. You might have to do a number of repetitions to start feeling it. Number 2, add on to this, you hold it here, hamstring bridge walkouts. Really hit those hamstring muscles. My hamstring muscles are already sore because I did this one exercise which kills me. I will show you that. So hamstring walkouts are exercise number 2 for your hamstrings. Exercise number 3, sliders. one of my favorites, but also one that I detest, because guys, it's not easy. I posted this on Instagram the other day and I was dying. I was literally dying. So I have two sliders. You can also do this with like a towel, or if you're just wearing socks and you have like a slight smooth surface, that will work too. So same thing with the sliders. You want to keep your heels on the sliders, slightly away from your body. I'm going to be doing double leg. So you start sliding just like the ab rollout that people do. Slightly slide out and then try and get it back in. Really hits the hamstrings. One of my favorite exercises for the hamstrings here. And then back. Of course, this helps the hamstring, and then variation of deadlifts. I will not be able to show you another exercise, the Nordic curls, because I like to do it with somebody holding my legs. I'm not very confident doing it on my own, but I will pop up a video. I will link the video down below. Nordic curls are great, but that's a more advanced movement, so I will show you in the next video. Number 3, glutes. What exercises can you do for the glutes? Again, squats, lunges, glute bridges. Now the squats and lunges will of course vary based on glute focus. So you push your hips back, a back loaded squat, or you slightly change your leg position on a split squat. Normal glute bridges can be done. Those work great. Lastly, the calves. Now what exercises do I do for the calves? Calf raises are there, of course. Anybody can do them. So you just stand here, calf raises. Now to take this up a notch, you can even do elevated calf raises. So take support. Actually, I'm going to take support and stand here. Let your feet drop behind. I hope this stool doesn't fall off. And just do elevated calf raises. They work a little bit better. You can do single leg, double leg. Those work too. What I like to do is hold like a lunge position. Strengthen my calves like this, either down on the floor or elevated version. These are the most basic exercises that you can do. I'm not going to be sharing more than that. Alright, we're zoomed in. That's great. Next one, I wanted to show you the tibialis rotations. My favorite exercises, by the way, and it really helps. Sorry, searching for a tennis ball. So tibialis rotations. What do I do? Take a tennis ball, not a sponge ball, the tennis ball. You don't want something like the cricket ball as well. Just place it behind your knee, like at the creak of your knee. You don't need to apply too much pressure. Alright, so just slightly so that the ball doesn't fall off. Try not to lean back. You're going to stay here, lift the foot off the ground. Now, only the ankle, the knee doesn't turn, the hip doesn't turn. Only the ankle. You're going to slowly rotate it outside and then slowly rotate it inside. Now, this might not seem like a lot, but trust me, it is a game changer. You will start feeling it immediately. You will just start feeling your knee getting better immediately, especially if you're someone who does have some sort of discomfort. So you just want to rotate it side to side, not lifting it up too much. I'm going to show you this angle. So just side to side. Slowly you can do 10 reps, set of 3. Yeah, that was right? 10 reps, set of 3, you can do that. And the other one I do like to do is ankle eversions. Don't know if I'll be able to do it with this, but alright, we're gonna try. Now you do want to sit on a stool or a chair for this one. Don't have it right now, but you want to keep the band just below your foot. That is the arch of your foot. Heels slightly raised. You're sitting up on a chair so that your knees are falling down. Same thing, make sure that the resistance is there at all times. Then you're going to rotate this outside and then slowly rotate it inside. Don't let the band pull you in. Rotate it out, rotate it in. And is there anything else that I want to share with regards to tibia? Oh yes, there is one more exercise, but but I want you to know why. So ideally your tibialis muscle is the decelerator in any running motion. So what happens when we slow down from running or walking? So when we're slowing down from running, this is what we're going to stop with. Or let's say we're coming from a run and we want to jump, this is the motion we stop with. And this is what the tibialis helps in. So this is exactly what we're going to do. Okay, this should work. So you have a wall to your back. Now you want to lean against the wall, making sure that your legs are straight and slanted, feet shoulder width apart. You can adjust it according to your height. I have really long legs, I'm a very leggy girl. So from here, we're going to mimic the motion of the deceleration when we come in from a sprint. So you're just going to lift up and down, up and down. And you might think this is easy. Try doing 25 to 30 reps for 3 to 5 sets and you will see the difference. It will start hurting. My legs were too wide. Yep. This is another exercise that I love. Really helps strengthen that tibialis for the running movement as well, and it helps your leg absorb the impact, get used to the movement of running, walking, taking off for a jump. So there we go. Simple, no equipment needed, no gym needed. That's all you need to do, and I start feeling it right now. And that's it, guys. I hope you learned a little something about your knee today. Like I said, not medical advice. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a physiotherapist. I'm a fitness trainer and a nutrition coach who helps people strengthen their body, strengthen their joints, strengthen their muscles to just live pain-free. So if you do have any sort of pain and discomfort, and I hope you don't, but please do consult a physician before doing any of these. But I really hope that you got some knowledge about your knee today, what strengthens it, what you can do, especially if you're someone who's into running, into into sports and things like that. I really hope that this helps you understand a little bit. And as promised, I am going to take you through a quick lower body workout. This is one that I use to really, if I'm just like, today I just want to focus solely on knee strengthening, not go too heavy, I just do this. But mind you, going heavy is good, but progressively. Even to strengthen your knees, going heavy is really good. Lower body is one thing that I truly lift heavy for. Upper body, not much. I focus more on body weight exercises and doing push-ups. One goal is to learn pull-ups and handstands and things like that. But lower body is one thing where I really focus on going heavy. So feel free to use this workout as a lower body workout or just as a strengthening exercise, whatever it is. And I hope you liked this video. If you did, do not forget to hit the like button. Do subscribe to my channel because I will be sharing more knowledge like this. And if you feel that it's useful for you, please do recommend it to others. But for now, let's get started with the workout. And I hope you like that as well. Alright, it's time to work out. I have to be very honest, I took a little bit of a lunch break and then obviously could not work out immediately after. So got a little bit of editing done before filming this workout. But I'm gonna take you through it. Again, no timer today. If you've done the rest of my workouts, which I'm gonna link down below, there will be a lot of workouts which use a timer. Today I'm going to be counting the reps, so try and follow my count. You don't need to use weights if you don't have it or if you don't want to, that's totally fine. Just do what works for you. But if you're focusing on strengthening your knee, why are all these words so hard? Strengthening your knee, then you need to be progressively overloading as time goes by, over the weeks, over the days, whatever is comfortable for you. But we will start with a little bit of a warm-up. I'm just going to play a little bit of music. Alright, little bit of warm up here for the legs. Just with the right leg, we're just going for some rotations. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now the other side. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold on to a wall or a chair or a table, just like swings here. 10 on each leg. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, And the other side now. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alright, from there we're just going to sit into that sumo squat. So both legs go out wide, a little bit more than shoulder width apart, feet are pointing outward. You're going to sit in that sumo squat, slowly just shift side to side. If your legs are a little longer like mine, you might want to keep it a little bit more than shoulder width. Good. From there, just touch the floor. Straighten those legs. Back down. 2, 3, 4. Last one. Good job. Relax. Alright guys, we're going to start with simple squats. As we do each exercise, I will also tell you which muscles it works. Now I'm going to be going heavy on this one. Option to do it with one dumbbell. I'm going to be trying it with a pair of 8 kgs. You can even go 1, you can go 10, you can go lighter, you can go no weights. Totally up to you. Alright, so first thing, squats. Going to be targeting the quads, that's the front of your thighs, your glutes and hamstrings as well. Now you want to make sure, as always, your squat form, that you do the hip hinge movement first. Alright, and I don't want to see this. Core is tucked in tight, feet shoulder width apart. We're just going to be doing 10 reps, 3 sets. Let's go. Inhale down, exhale up. Slow movement. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Shake it up. Just a little bit of a break before we get into set 2. We're going to be doing the same exercise for 3 sets because we really want to overload that muscle, almost work till failure. If 10 reps is too much for you, do 8. If you're coming towards failure, it's alright, slow it down. Ready? Set 2, let's go. 1, remember core is tight. 2, hips go back as if you're sitting on a chair. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We have one more set. Woo. Those are killers. 16 kgs, not bad. It's been a while since I lifted that much. Alright. Take a longer rest period if you need. I generally don't time my rest periods on rep sets. I just get going when I feel like I can. Alright guys, last set for the squats. You ready? Let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And last one. Woo! Alright, dumbbell goes away for now. We are going to do some single leg squats. Now, The reason I love this, I didn't mention this in the video before, but this is also a great exercise for your VMO. We're going to be doing it for each leg. Alright, so on a stool or a stepper, literally it's only about this high. We're going to do it straight down, so this is how it's going to be. One leg, the other leg drops. Okay, I'll actually show you with this leg, the other leg drops. Now you want that knee to go beyond the toe and then back up, alright? So generally we don't let it go beyond the toe in a squat, but I want you to actually push it beyond the toe. This time we're only going to be doing 8 reps. No weights needed because this might be new. Option to hold on to support. Ready? Let's go. On one leg first. Inhale down, exhale up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Shake it off. Same leg. We're going to do 3 sets, then we switch legs. Now I can increase the volume because I explained it to you guys. Alright, in 5. Same round, same leg, round 2. 1, let's go. 1, core is tight. 2, 3, this is really great for activating that VMO. 4, 5, 6, 7, lost my balance there, and 8, wow, who can really feel it in those legs? We have one more set, guys. Sorry guys, I just vibe all the time. In 5, 4, 3, we got set 3, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Alright, 10 seconds and then we switch to the other leg now. In 5, 4, 3, 2, follow me, we switch legs. Let's go. This leg is relatively easier for me because I'm also more confident mentally. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, and 8. It's a lot quicker for me. Again, so if this count is too fast for you guys, slow it down but do 8 counts. Option to hold on to support. Beginners, this might be a little tough for you. So do it slowly, go down as much as you can. You don't need to go down all the way. Round 2 in 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Whew. Alright, last round, guys. This is the instrumental version, isn't it? It'll come around later. Alright. Last round. In 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2. Guys, this is not a balancing exercise, so feel free to take support. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. way, we're going to work a little bit on the hamstrings now. This is one of my favorites, hamstring deadlifts. Alright, I'm going to be using both weights again. Option to use whatever you want. You can even do it without weights, I will show you. But we're going to do a single leg deadlift, but we're not going to be lifting those legs, alright? So one leg goes back, the front leg stays forward. Now whichever leg stays forward, that's the hamstring we're going to work. Alright, so the back leg is slightly bent, the left leg, the front leg that is, stays as straight as you can. You feel that stretch and then back up. If you have no weights, hands here, you go down and back up. Alright, I will turn around and do it if you need to. You can even do it with one weight. I'm going to do it with one weight. So weight on the opposite hand. Right leg is behind, left leg is slightly straight. Alright, so we go down, deadlift. Now you want to make sure that your core is tight. Follow your eye gaze. Try not to arch your back. Pelvis is tucked in, alright? So inhale down, exhale up. 2. Try not to look at the ground, just follow the eye gaze. 3. You should feel it on the back of your thighs up here. 4. Mid back of your thighs. 5. 6. 7. And 8. Whew. Hold on, same leg, same leg. Ideally I should have done the other leg because I just worked the quad of my left leg in the previous exercise. Alright, in 3, 2, in 1, go. 8, 7, remember hip goes back, core is tight. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. This set wasn't perfect for me. My eye gaze kept going down. Remember, just follow your eye gaze. Try not to look down because then you'll tend to arch your back or even push your shoulders forward. Make sure that your shoulders are rolled back. You're not coming up with rounded shoulders. Last set, guys. Let's burn out those hamstrings. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now we switch to the other leg. No break needed. Alright, 10 seconds. In 7. Same concept. If you're using the weight in the opposite hand. Option to use 2 weights. Up to you. 1. Let's go. Push back and up. 2. Right leg is as straight as possible. You just have a slight bend in the knee so that you feel the pull in the hamstring. And back up. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. 2 more sets of this and then we hit the mat for our glutes. I will also put up another video where you can do exercises, simpler exercises for your quads and your hamstrings to begin with, especially if you're someone who's not used to lifting weights. Then there are simpler exercises sitting on the chair or seated on the ground. Just leg lifts and things like that. Right? Round 2, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, last one, and 8. One more set guys, last one. Last one, we go into our glutes, then your calves, and then you're done. I'm showing you only 5 exercises today. And then you can add the tibialis rotations I showed you along with that. Alright, ready? Last set, in 3, in 2, in 1, go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, last one, and 8. Alright, drop that weight, coming down onto the ground. We're just doing plain old glute bridges for the glutes. Alright, option to use the weight. If you don't want to use the weight and you're just beginning, totally fine. You can use no weight at all. Alright, but I want you to go up fast like hip thrust. So it's going to go up and then down. I prefer to do this with a bench, but it's okay. For now we'll do it on the ground. That's a more advanced version. So just 10 reps. Ready in 3, 2, 1, go. Up and then slowly down. Shoot up, exhale, inhale slowly down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now remember, I want you to keep your feet shoulder width apart, knees wide, knees don't cave in, and your legs as close to your body as possible to really feel it on the glutes. The last one's also one of my favorites. It really helps with the calf, and also you need a lot of power for that. It's not easy. Alright, round 2 in 3, 2, 1, go. Hip thrust, slowly down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, whoo, last one, and 10. I told you this would be like a lower body workout. Again, these are a few advanced exercises except the squats of course and the glute bridges, but feel free to not use weights. I will put up a more beginner version to strengthen the quads as well. That will be out soon. And just do as much as you can and slowly progress. We have the last set. In 3, in 2, in 1, come on. Slowly down. When you're coming with gravity, slowly down. Remember guys, even if you are a cardio girl like me or a cardio person like me, strength training is very, very important. 5 more. 5, 4, oh my glutes, feeling it now. 3, 2, and last one. Whoo, my glutes gone really heavy today. Alright, last one. We're picking up that tennis ball again. Alright, we're not doing rotations like I showed you, but this is what we're going to do. So the tennis ball, I'm going to turn around to show you. You're going to place it between your heels. Alright, now you're not going to stand on top of it, but it's going to be between your heels. First set I'm going to show you turning around. So apologies for showing you my back. But you're really going to squeeze that tennis ball. Option to do it without the shoes because you'll feel it better. Alright, so really squeeze that tennis ball, hold it together, it shouldn't drop. And we're just going to do calf raises like that, alright? In 3, in 2, in 1, go. 1, 2, 3, option to use support if you want. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. That wasn't too bad. Alright, I really feel it more when I'm not using my shoes. I generally don't use my shoes nowadays for strength training because I can get a better grip, I feel the ground better, like I can just feel it better. And a lot of the times these shoes, the soles aren't that great. Alright, round 2, let's go. Strengthening those calves. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Last set. This is your last exercise, guys. Come on, you got this. In 3, in 2, in 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, really squeeze that ball. 8, 9, and 10. Shake it up. You guys are done. Do not forget to stretch. You will find videos on my channel. I'm going to reduce the volume a little bit. Alright, actually just switch off the song. But this is your lower body strengthening. We focused on the quads in the first exercise, then the second exercise as well on the VMO, and also single leg strength is better. Then we did the hamstrings, the glutes, and finally the calves. There are of course a lot more exercises, but I showed you the few basic ones that I generally do. To this you can add the tibialis rotations that I showed you with the tennis ball and also the ankle eversion exercise. I'll drop links below. I'll also drop in shorts so that you can use them to follow the exercises. But I hope you like this video. I hope these exercises help you out, and I pray that you never get an injury, but you can do these exercises to strengthen your lower body regardless. So hopefully you learned something in today's video. If you did, do give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you learned, what you look forward to, what other information you want. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll be happy to help research, do my bit, and help you out to give you all the knowledge that I can, and hopefully it gets you places. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel, and I have a special update. Sculpt Bootcamp, it is launching on January 15th. This is my biggest program yet, an 8-week challenge which I will be doing with you live on Instagram. So 56 days of non-stop workouts. It's going to be a combination of HIIT, strength, cardio, functional core, and also active recovery and mobility days to give you an all-round approach to fitness. If you are looking to lose fat, lose about 4 to 5 kgs while getting a nice lean toned physique and build consistent habits and actually see results, then this program is for you. I have suffered. I am tired of looking at myself in the mirror and regretting or being disappointed and saying, oh, I wish I could do something about it. Well, this is your chance. 2024 is your year. It's all in your head. All you have to do is believe in yourself. Trust in yourself to take that first step. If you obviously want to try a few workouts, then there are a lot of workouts on my channel. You can also click the link below. You'll get a free guide of workouts for 3 whole weeks. You can try it out, but do think about this. This is a heads up for you to think about where you want to be with your fitness in 2024. And if that's not in the same place you are right now and you need to take the step, sign up for the program like all these other women and smash your fitness goal. I'll obviously be there with you throughout, all the way, answering your questions, giving you nutrition tips, giving you form checks, giving you so much information, and you will have access to 100+ workouts. This is a game changer. Believe me, I guarantee that this will change your life. The rest is up to you. Of course, You will find all the details in the link below in the description box. The Sculpt Bootcamp is here to change your life, and I hope to see you on that side and working with you all the way till the end. For now, I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.